We begin with continuing coverage of last night's deadly officer-involved shooting in Tillman's Corner.
A vehicle is stopped for a traffic violation on Highway 90 near I-10, and that traffic stop ultimately turns into a deadly officer-involved shooting.
Gabby Easterwood is at Mobile Police Headquarters, where police held a news conference earlier today about their investigation into this. And Gabby, you got more details about how this happened and the victim as well.
Yeah, that's right, Roseanne. During that press conference earlier today, Mobile Police told us that that person was shot 2 times during this officer-involved shooting, and that person is 37-year-old Edward Barrett. Now, Bittner had felony warrants for robbery and multiple breaking and entering vehicles. Police tell us that Bittner was the passenger in the car with 2 other people. Now, when the officer pulled them over, Bittner got out and tried to flee the scene. So the officer then chased him. When he called up to Bittner, he tased him, but the tasing did not affect him. That's when Bittner got out an 8-inch blade, and the officer then called for backup. The second officer arrived on scene, who had just ended his shift, and then tased Bittner again to try and disarm him, but he ultimately failed. That's when he fired 2 fatal shots into Bittner. Police say the shots were fired because the officer believed Bittner was about to charge him with the knife. Now, the bullets hitting Bittner in his left side and his back. The entire incident lasting all under 5 minutes. The first officer was wearing a body camera, but the second officer who arrived on scene was not.
The reason he would not have had one is because the backing officer would normally be in his supervisory role, and as a supervisor, he would not be required to wear a body cam. The body cam is very clear, and again, it's part of our evidentiary process.
Now, the footage will not be released at this time since, like Chief Batiste says, it is part of their evidentiary process in the investigation, but it could be released after the DA takes over the case. Now, police say that they hope to have their preliminary investigation over with by either Monday or Tuesday of next week, and then again, it will be turned over to the DA's office. Reporting live in Mobile, I'm Gabby Easterwood, WKRG News 5.